What is going on? Welcome to the Sync Producer Spotlight. For anybody out there who knows what this show is, you already know. But if you don't, basically, we are community members of the Sync Producer Hub, which is run by Anthony Clint Jr. And every week or two, well, every 2 weeks on a schedule, we bring somebody out from the community and we shine a spotlight on them because we want to learn from them, right? We hear this amazing music every Friday night with Clint, where we get to hear each other's music. We get feedback on what we need to do to improve it or to make it even more syncable. When I say syncable, I mean that you could put it on TV and film. And with all of this incredible music, I just wanted to meet some people face to face, or as face to face as you can get virtually, right? And bring them on, learn more about them, learn about their their techniques for creating music, learn about their mindsets, their daily habits, like what they're doing to make it in sync, just so we can all learn from each other. And today is no exception. What is up, pay to producer, Mr. Aaron Island in the chat? What's going on, Michael Connor? Um, and Michael Connor brought up a good point about the intro song. It's a little epic. It sounds like I put some trailer music in there, and it sounds like we're gonna talk about the apocalypse or something, but we're not. We're just talking about how to get your music into TV and film, so it's not that serious. So we'll probably be replacing that music soon. Michael McConnor, if you have any music sitting around on your hard drive that you think might be more appropriate, go ahead and send it to me. I'll add it to our intro. It'll be our hold music. Oh, actually, you have the perfect hold music that you played in. I think it was last week's. It might have been the week before. Um, in the live, I think it was last week. You had the perfect hold music. Maybe we should use that. And what's up, DJ Heat? All right, so everybody's probably wondering who we have on the show today. Well, if you're in the Sync Producer Hub, you already know it's Nicole Whitehead, Nikki the Jukebox that we're bringing on today. And every time we listen to her music, I'm blown away by her lyrics, songwriting. She is a true artist, and her harmonies as well. So, everybody, put your hands together, your virtual hands. If you're in the car, don't clap though, because you need to keep your hands on the steering wheel. Be safe. But let me go ahead and bring her on. I just met her in person in Alpharetta, Georgia. We just got back from Shades of Sync. So, without further ado, Nikki the Jukebox. What's happening?
How you doing, Jason? Thanks for having me. I'm really honored to be here.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, so let's start from the beginning. I mean, I don't want you to go back to when you were a baby in the cradle, but
I was just about to ask, how much time do you have? 'Cause-
we got about an hour, so
okay,
we
all
probably
right.
want the
I'll do
short
my
and sweet.
best. I'll do my
Um,
best.
but just start off. Let us know like what got you into music in the first place, your love of music, artists that inspired you, all of that type of stuff.
I'm not gonna go back to when I was a baby, but I started singing at age 7. Little Mermaid was the movie everybody was talking about, and so they had a talent show at my elementary school, and I said I want to try out. So I tried out. Nobody was winning anything. It was just the kids in the school, and so I sang part of that world, and the explosive applause I got, I started crying. I didn't
Mm.
know why, but I knew a part of me wanted to feel that way all the time. So my parents got me with a vocal coach, and from then on, and this was all in New Jersey because that's where I'm originally from. So we started with the vocal coach, and then I was in just about every single competition in the city or cities surrounding New Jersey that I could compete in, and I was winning every single one of them.
Oh
And I
wow.
was yeah, and I was singing a jazz version of "Mercy Me" by Marvin Gaye, and it was scatting. So you got a 8, 9 year old girl scatting, and nobody ever seen that before. So that was, I guess, my competitive edge.
Okay.
And by age 12, my parents moved me to Georgia.
Yeah.
And that was a lot slower. The music game was a lot slower.
Hmm.
But eventually, I started working at, I know you've heard of the studio, Patchwork Studios
Hmm. Yep.
in Atlanta. One of the engineers there kind of took me under his wing after my mother paid for a session time there. And he was like, no, I want to work with her. So At age 12, I ended up working with the one of the engineers there, and from 12 all the way to 19, I was working with him. And then I went to Berkeley
Okay.
College of Music. And Berkeley made me realize that I could do more and I wanted to do more than just sing and write. I wanted to produce. But the people I was working with was like, no, just sing. And I was like, no, just leave. And so, people I met along the way, my mom kind of reached out to them, let them know, hey, she's a free agent. You want to work with her? Now's the time. She wants to do more. So one of the first producers I had met living in Georgia was like, I'll take her. So he taught me everything. My first track I ever made was on the ASR 10,
Mhm.
and he had an ASR 10. And so he had upgraded to an MPC 2000. And he
Mhm.
said, if you let me take her, I will show her everything I know because I know what she'll do with it. And he would go to work at night and come home in the morning. I would spend the night in this basement, and when he was at work, I would just have to figure stuff out and wait for him to come home to teach me what stopping point I was at. And then that was from what age 19 to 2013, so that was a good like 10-year gap. Yeah, and yeah, that's basically that's as much of a nutshell I can give. But there was so much stuff in between that. I got my first placement working with him.
Okay.
Yeah, but really, that's how everything kind of got started, and me becoming a producer, an engineer, all within that 10-year span from 2003 to 2013.
Okay.
I just learned how to do everything.
Okay.
So everything, and a lot of the same people who mentored me were still coming around teaching me stuff. So you don't burn bridges, you just move on, and you bring who you need along with you for what you need them for, and you're thankful, and you know and give credit where credit is due, and you won't burn any bridges. I mean, that's really
That's awesome. So
yeah.
it sounds like you got, like, support from your family, you got a good
Mhm,
education, mentorship, you
mhm,
learned a lot about the skill, the
mhm,
trade, right?
mhm.
Um, what moments are you most proud of in your career so far?
um I could sit here and tell you it was one of my performances, or I'll give you two. One was the first time I put out an album. I never thought I could, never thought I'd be able to. And the second one was being able to make music on my own terms. My proudest moment was being able to knowing that it's on me and I can do whatever I want and I don't have to answer to anyone because they're my mentor.
Mhm,
I don't mind getting information and knowledge from them, but I am I'm her now. I have to be her. Not
mhm.
I'm the boss. I'm just her. So that's my proudest moment, to being able to do music the way I want to do it on my own terms. And when I put my first album out, those are my two proudest moments.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hmm.
Um, I'm gonna pose a challenging question for you a little bit. Well, because, there's an inherent I wouldn't say conflict, but there's kind of you can get pulled in 2 directions, right? There's doing music on your own terms, doing what you wanna do,
Hmm.
and then there's, like, the needs of, like, the sync world where, you have your music supervisors who are looking for something very specific, and they ask you to change things, and it's almost like if you sign a deal and you're working on a project, then you do have somebody kind of calling some of those shots. Have you ever been in that situation so far? And
Yes,
how did you deal with it?
my very first placement.
Yeah.
It was on NBA Ballers, the video game from 2003. I
Okay.
was I was about 20 years old when that came out, so it's telling y'all how old I am. But but yeah, we had a song. We recorded the song. We went to my old engineer's studio to record it. A good friend of ours happened to walk in who was working with Midway Games and
Mhm.
bringing music to Midway Games for their video games. He heard the song and was like, "Hey, this will work for a basketball game for Midway Sports. You mind if I take this?" We were like, "Yeah." And so he came back literally the next day and told us they love the song. They just want you to change the chorus to fit the game.
Mhm.
I know me. I'd be like, "Man," but thank God it wasn't just me on the song. It was another songwriter and another producer on it. So we were like, okay, fine. We wrote it, we re-recorded it the next day, got it mixed and everything, sent it off. After that, we got a check.
Okay.
Literally. It was not long. And we built our studio off of that first check. So it was like, eh. So that was my first introduction into whatever it is they want, give it to them.
Gotcha. For money. Yeah, that makes sense. I
But
mean, that
again, the challenge is I love being challenged. I
yeah,
love being challenged because I know I get better when I'm challenged.
that is
And I've worked with producers where I'll give them something, they're like, "We love it, but how do I say this without being rude? This ain't your song. So can you dial it back a little bit because I don't want you to be the feature. I want you to be like one of the instruments." And I'm like, "Okay, okay, get the sting out, the stinger, get the stinger out, put the salve on it, and
right.
get back to work." Because it's not, they didn't insult you. They actually complimented you, but had to remind you this is not yours.
Right.
You're a part of it. Not It's not you. If it's your thing, do whatever you want, but we're specific about what we want.
Mhm.
So just give us what we want and it's a go. So I've
Yeah,
had a few times it's like that, but then you learn a person is like, they're like, "This is perfect." I love hearing this is perfect.
yeah. Well, there's, especially with the music you do, especially when you're an artist as well, um, some of the music you create, you reach deep down for emotions and things and life experiences and put that yourself into it. So it is a little bit of a harder pill to swallow if there's a client requirement that's like, take all the feeling out of it. I mean, I'm not saying that's what they're saying, but
Oh man.
I understand the sting. I understand where that comes from.
Yeah, and even when I would come home on breaks from Berkeley, I would sing and they'll be like, "You're not on stage. Dial it back. You're in a studio room.
Mhm.
You're compress yourself." And I'm like, "Huh? Are you did you just cuss? Did you just say my mama?" But even when I and then I would dial it back and then when I would go back to Berkeley, I'd be compressed still. And I'm like, "No, I'm singing live. I got to." So I will be putting everything into it, and they'd be like, "Sounds good if you're on stage, but you're not."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What is wrong with you people? We're taking all the soul out of all the music." But over time, you realize, and then you learn how to put the soul back in under compressed vocals, under compressed music. Just compress it, but not so much to where it's like non-existent.
Yeah, and I think Clint said it, really well when he was like, when you make music, you make it to serve, and you're serving the story,
That's it.
right?"
And when he said that, it clicked.
Mhm.
I heard that I was like, okay, you're here to serve.
Yeah. But
That's it.
you can still let your whole self out though in your art, but maybe that's just not the piece that ends up being getting placed or whatever, right?
Yeah. So then there's a slight. I feel like there's a slight compromise. I say slight because it's not stopping you from being creative. It's you knowing your limits for this particular client.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's all good. It's like, okay, they don't like this one, but they like that one. Wow, they really like the simple one. They really like the one that took me 10 minutes to do, but they didn't like the one where I actually thought about everything.
Yeah, that happens. Alright, so speaking of, singing and being, like, fading into the background, not being the feature sometimes, Michael Connor has a question. How did you sing a guitar vocal?
Ah, I love him. I saw him at the mixer in Alpharetta, and I said, I gotta talk to him. I gotta talk to him. And I told him, I said, hey, I'm Nicole. Nicole! I'm like, yes, great person.
Yeah.
Great guy. Great guy. Uh okay. How do I sing a guitar vocal, right? That was the question.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. So it started when I made my first album called The Voice Behind the Music. And I did 4 cover songs on it. It's actually on iTunes. I did it before Apple Music came out. So it's
Mhm,
just on iTunes. And the 4 cover songs I did was Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz, Anytime, Any Place by Janet, uh, Human Nature by Michael Jackson, and Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
mm.
And the only reason why I did that song, and those were the ones I did a cappella, was because my brother challenged me. He said, you need to do Bohemian Rhapsody. And I'm like, "Hmm." So I was just coming off of having bronchitis when I decided to make that song. So, and I was coming into bronchitis when I was doing Fly Away. It's weird. It
Mhm,
took me some time to make that album. And I had some friends help me out on the breakdown part of Bohemian Rhapsody, but I said, why don't I try to sing the guitar part and make it sound like a guitar? So just like with any guitar player, they got their little pedals and stuff. I was just messing with plugins that had flanges, and then my engineer who was mixing and mastering the project, he just guided me on what the right ones, but I was just experimenting. But I'm like, well, I know how to mimic and I know the notes that the guitar player is playing, so let me just try and sing it.
mhm,
And I did it in one take. So I was like, I might have something here. So let's do it again. I didn't do it again for a minute. And
mhm.
then the song that Michael is talking about, March On, I had to revive that song. We did that song a while ago, years ago. And then when I revived it like last year, I said, my verse is just short. What can we do? I was like, I need to add the guitar. Yeah. So honestly, really, it's just me. I'm a person that knows how to do runs, and I just love quick melody and quick melodic ad libs and stuff. So it's really just a matter of studying, as like if you're studying someone that scats, like a Ella Fitzgerald. And if you get all of that stuff that she does
Mhm.
during her solo on,
How High the Moon?
yeah,
Yeah.
perfect example. If you can get all that exactly, if you can get all of that, I've seen somebody sing it on Instagram. Like
Mm,
I'm like, you mastered that. That's really what I do, and but it's just that with that particular song, it's my song. So all I did was just how do you hear guitars playing this and just going ham? And so there's still, like Clint said, there's still a vocal you hear that lets you know it's someone singing, but at the same time you want people to say, who's playing the guitar? You want people to say that.
mhm.
And so I look for shock value. And I'm just glad that people were like, Clint had me rolling. He said, what is going on? Did she just, she said she was singing that part, right? Right? And I'm sitting there like, my diabolical plan. No, it's just it really a lot of people like how do you get your runs? It's ear training. That's all it is. I'm
Mhm.
very meticulous. I hear everything. And it's not really a compliment. It's kind of it could be a curse too, because I'll hear stuff and I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I don't know why I heard that. But when it comes to music, I hear everything. I hear every nuance. So ad libs and runs and stuff, I'll sit there and study, study, study until I feel confident in what I have, and then I'll put it out there. So it's really just me doing runs, ad libs based on my interpretation of what a guitar sounds like. I fooled some people. I fooled some people, and we're good. We're
Awesome.
good.
That's awesome. Well, speaking of Clint and Michael Connor and other people that you may have met in Alpharetta, Georgia at the Shades of Saint conference,
Mhm.
Why don't you tell us about that experience, what your takeaways were, what did you come away from that experience with?
Oh my gosh. Everyone was so nice, first off. No ego. We're a room full of musicians, business people, and everyone in the room was warm, welcoming. We all want the same thing, and Clint and Josh are explaining that there's room for everybody in this room. Like, you're not, there's no way you can compete because it's just that vast of room for everyone, and everyone understands that. But what touched me the most was when I asked a question on the women's panel, and I asked about content creation because that's what I'm getting into now. And I was told by one of the women on the panel, it's about your organization. It's about how you organize yourself. But two men from the conference came to my table and and gave me advice on how to navigate organizing my podcast, or not my podcast, but organizing my content creation. I'm like, oh my gosh, like y'all here to help? Like, the biggest takeaway was that everybody there was willing to help and willing to give advice, and whether we're all here listening to the same people, but they're like, hey, I want to help you out, and I'm like, you don't even know me.
Mhm.
And then, but again, I was doing that to the person sitting across from me. I was telling him what I knew, and he was getting the information from me. And when those two men came to the table, I was talking to one of them, and the guy I was talking to, he said, "This guy wants to talk to you. I already gave you his information. You need to. He's gonna come back." And I was like, "I want to come back next year. Let's rinse and repeat." I don't ever want to be used to this. I want to always be like, yeah, yeah, it just gets better. Everyone I met, warm and welcoming. Everyone.
Yeah.
That was
And
the biggest takeaway.
Clint just launched a new course, on
Oh,
AI, and I believe that there's a section on social media. I don't know how much, when it comes to organizing and getting
yeah,
scheduling your stuff and recording and
yeah.
all that. I think he's got a whole course on that in development
Yeah,
as
he
well now.
does. And I don't think I've dove into it as much as I would have liked to. Or maybe he just
Well,
recently added it. Did he? Because there's one
yeah,
where I
it was
think
2
when I
days ago,
became,
so
okay,
you
so it
yeah.
added to, okay, because there was
Yeah.
another one when I became level 7 that opened up
The
to me.
there was a YouTube one,
Yeah, there was a YouTube one.
and that went over, like, the rules of, how to create your content and that type of stuff, but not the organization and getting on a schedule and all that
Okay,
kinda stuff,
now
and
I
I
gotta check this one out.
I
Oops.
think the new one probably have some of that in there. I haven't had a
Okay.
chance to watch it all yet,
Okay.
but just so
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I will go back and look.
No worries. Where do you live? Do you live in you said you live in Georgia, right? You live in the
Yes, I
Atlanta
do.
area? Okay.
I live in Stone Mountain, so this is more like the
Okay.
southeast outside of Atlanta. So it takes me about a good 25 minutes to get to the city, depending on how fast I drive. Shh.
Yeah, when I was there, I had to drive through the middle of Atlanta, and there's a lot
I'm
of lanes.
so sorry.
That's a lot of lanes of traffic.
I'm so sorry. so 'Cause I've been here 30 years.
Yeah.
Um, and I remember when it was not that much traffic.
Mm.
And now it's just like, are we in Georgia? Are we in LA? What's going on? And I've never been to LA, but I've heard horror stories on the traffic there. I'm like,
Mhm.
so you have to literally navigate. Okay, if I need to be to work at 8, I need to leave the house at 6:30
Mm.
just to get to work on time,
Mm.
because you never know. There's at least 2 accidents a day. At least.
Okay, that's good to know. I think I got there at a good time because there really weren't a lot of accidents in the way, so
Well, it was also on a Saturday, so
okay,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people just a little bit more lax, but during the week, please, you catching at least 2 on the highway, and that's just one of the highways.
I gotcha.
Mhm.
Alright, so let's dive into your music. That's why people are here. Um, well, no, they're here to hear your, we're gonna talk about how you made the music and things like
Sure.
that. I'm sure Michael Connor probably, yeah, I mean, yes, you said that that you know how to sing, the guitar or whatever, but he probably wants to know what plugin you used, I would imagine. So, but let's hop
That
into
makes
it.
sense.
Would you like to hear, or would you like to start with, "Goat" or "I Am the One"?
Um, let's go with goat. Now,
Alright,
goat, the person that's rapping on goat is my
okay,
brother.
okay,
And his name is Bear.
okay.
And it was an idea of a song for his son who's a football player. And he was like, I need a track, I need a hard track. Blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, okay. And then this one came out of it, and I'm really proud of it because the track is so not what I do. And again,
Mhm.
challenging. So yeah, yeah.
Alright. You do a great bear impression.
He's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he's watching this, but yeah,
Alright.
that's a deep voice. But go ahead, play goat.
Alright, I'm sharing my screen. If in the chat, if you can't hear it, please let me know, but I'm playing it now. Oh, the preview didn't load. Hold on, I gotta download it. The file cannot be
No.
downloaded.
Oh, okay. So you
Hold
know
on.
what? I think I took something. I think I might have taken it out. I might have taken goat out.
Oh, no.
I might have taken goat out. So,
Alright.
but
You
wait, what was the link that I gave you?
it was this one. Here, I'll put it in our private chat.
Okay.
That's the link I have.
Okay. So let me see. I think yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I think I took goat out. So let me send you. Is it okay if I send in the private chat
Sure, yeah.
the better link?
Yeah.
Okay, hold just give me a second here.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I did take goat out, but I'm sending it to you right now.
Okay.
And the song that I replaced it with, yeah, I like it better. But only
Okay.
because it's Christmas. Only because
Right.
it's Christmas. And I wanted you guys to hear something from my album, even though I already have the link for it. I just wanted to hear in this one, and it's a cappella. So
Okay.
yeah, so
Oh,
let
it's
me
acapella. Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
it's a cappella. I'm sending it right now. And it's
I feel like you from your background and the music you've been talking about so far, you may have heard of this group. Have you ever heard of Zap Mama? Oh, where'd you go? She disappeared on me. I'll tell you what. Oh, she's coming back in. She's coming back in. Don't worry, everybody.
I don't know what
Hold on.
that was.
Oh, alright, alright. Alright, I
All right.
got you.
So what was your
Alright.
question? I'm sorry.
Have you ever heard of a group called Zap Mama?
No.
No, okay, I don't know, it's I don't know if anybody's heard of this group, but, like, just from your back they were an all a cappella group, out of Africa,
Oh,
and they did some things in French or something. They kind of made a name for themselves about in the early 2000s, so, like, I thought maybe, like, with, with your musical history, you might have heard of them. But alright.
um,
But anyway, let's hop into your song. Oh, wait, hold up. Here we go. All right, "Carol of the Bells" and "I
yeah,
Am the One." So, "Carol of the Bells," is that the one you wanna play
yes,
first?
that's the one I want
All
to
right.
play first.
I'm so sorry, Bear. We're not gonna listen to your song.
That's all right. Well, you know what? I submitted Goat for Alpharetta, but
Okay.
Clint didn't give me the link to listen in on this, so I missed everything.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
Kill Clint. No. No, it's all good. You know what I will do though? I think I might play Goat on one of our reviews.
Alright, cool.
I'll definitely play Goat on one of the reviews. But have fun with Carol of the Bells.
Alright, let's go. Let's do "Carol of the Bells." Hold on, let me share my screen. It's gonna be on Jukebox Songs. Here we go. Alright, let me know in the chat if you can hear this, and if not, I will fix it.
Ding dong, ding ding dong, ding dong, ding ding dong, ding dong, ding ding dong,
Ding dong, ding 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 ding. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say throw cares away. Christmas is here, bring good cheer to young and old. Ding dong, ding dong dong dong. That is their song with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from their feeling. Oh how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. On they sing, on the thought and their joyful tone to every home. Ding dong, ding ding dong, ding dong, ding 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 ding. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say throw cares away. Christmas is here, bring good cheer to young and old. People, ding dong, that is their song with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, feeling the air. Oh how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. On they sing, on without end, their joyful tone to every home. To every home. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say throw cares away. Christmas is here, bring good cheer to young and old. Ding dong, ding dong dong, that is their song with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, feeling the air. Oh how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. On they sing, on without end, their joyful tone to every home. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding ding. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. 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 Their joyful tone. Ding dong, ding dong. Merry, 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 merry Christmas.
Oh, oh,
Michael is
okay.
killing me in the comment section. He's killing me in the comment section. I am over here dying.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Man, I have a lot to say about that.
Oh wow, okay.
Um, um, okay. So yeah, my biggest influences growing up was like Take Six, and when you talk about doing the guitars, like okay, so I'm gonna put it this way. I interview a lot of people, and sometimes they say things like, "I hear everything in music, and I can really tell the nuances," and blah blah blah. And then you hear their music, and you're like, "Oh, it's just basic."
Yeah, my brother
But
gets that all the time. They'll come in and say, "Yeah, I can sing," and my brother's like, "Okay." And then they'll like, "Well, who's your sister?" Wait, my sister can sing too. Who's your sister? Nikki the jukebox. Jukebox is your sister, and I'm like, "They know me," and he's like, "Yeah." So if my sister's jukebox, you telling me you can sing don't mean nothing to me. I grew up with this woman. I know what good singing is, and blah blah
okay.
blah, all that stuff. So yeah, and you bless their hearts. They really think they know stuff, and sometimes they do. I'm thankful I'm in a group of people and producers that really know what they're talking about, though. Oh, you
Yes.
guys are lifesavers. I'm like, oh my God, they know. I'm
Mhm.
actually learning from all of you just as much as you guys are learning from me. I've become a better producer being a part of Sync Producer Hub. I promise you, I'm better because I have iron. I'm sharp. Y'all are sharpening my iron. It is incredible. I'm like, best money ever spent. I swear. Now the gas ain't great. The gas is, y'all are torturing me with the gas, but everything else, oh my God, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, don't do that. Okay, Jason's doing this with the orchestral. I need to know what he's using, man. He's great. Let me ask Jason a question. You know, and you guys are answering my questions like, oh, sure, this is that. This it just makes it easier to do the same for you guys. I'm like, you like that? Okay, great. Sure, whatever you need. What do you want? Yes.
Alright. So I'm sure a lot of people want to know how you arrange your vocals. Like, obviously, you've got that Berkeley coming out, right? Understanding music theory, knowing how to do key changes, runs, licks, changing up the bass note to make an entirely different feel and chord, and all of that. How do you approach your harmonies and creating something like that acapella piece, for example?
Okay, so 95% of the time I create a template on the piano or the
Okay.
keys. And that's how I started. So the bass would be whatever the chords are, right? And then I'll add the flutteries based on what the keys are and the chords, and I go from there. Um, I'll start with the 1 3 5s or whatever, add my tensions where they need to be, because it's
Mhm.
about putting the right type of seasoning on and not over seasoning it.
Mhm.
And then I always put like my bass line last because I'm a person that, and George Duke taught me this when he came to
Huh.
Mosley to speak to us. He said, break the monotony of your verses. Don't have your verses be the same. And Clint mentioned that too in the new AI suite. He mentioned like he's known for changing things up in his second verse. And I was like, yeah, yeah. And so it's the same concept of break up the monotony of the music so people know not necessarily that you know what you're doing, but they can follow and not feel like they're in some type of loop. Even though
Mhm.
loops are running the world right now, no, it's that goes back to that human part. Like, go on this journey with me. Don't. It's just not an ongoing thing. Like it's ongoing, but there's hills and valleys along the way.
Mm.
So, but everything starts with that bass, just the piano parts. And it takes me a while to get the arrangement down. And then the fun part is recording it because then new ideas come based off of that bass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you add the bass last, in the piano part, right? To reference
Yeah,
that.
I add the bass last to I add my vocal bass to it last.
Mhm.
But the bass is already in there from the template that I've created. So yeah, everything starts with the actual arrangement. I just go in there and be like, okay, I don't want it to just be padded vocals. I want there to be movement in them. So how do we bring this out without overpowering what the lead is doing?
Mhm.
And then it becomes kind of like a science
Yeah, yeah.
because you gotta appeal to the person that's listening. There are people that are going to be amazed by it that do what you do, and there's people that's going to be amazed by it that don't do what you do and don't, but you want them to understand, even though they don't do what you do, understand what it is they're listening to. And I care about, especially those that don't do what I do, I care about what they're hearing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do. I
It all
will
comes
tell you
down to
like,
a
oh, it's too complicated. No, it's not.
yeah.
It's You don't have to do it to understand what I'm doing.
I keep bringing up artists, that's in the same vein as some of the stuff you do. I just curious if you re well, I have a feeling you just do your own thing and you don't really, pay attention to what other people are doing. Is that kinda how you go,
That is
or
that is far from the truth.
Okay, okay, alright.
My biggest influence is just vocals alone is Whitney.
'Kay.
Whitney is my favorite singer in the world. Second would be Brandy. I'm a huge Brandy fan. But see, Brandy has the vocals and she has the harmonies.
Mhm,
So I grew up listening to her. And then when it comes to my harmonies, though, Boys to Men and Take Six,
mhm.
I grew up listening to them. In fact,
Right.
when I got with my vocal coach, the song I sang for him was "Please Don't Go Away From Me."
Mhm.
It's like, what 7 8 year old girl is singing this song? But that was the album, their Cooley High Harmony album. That's what I was listening to.
Yeah, yeah. Alright.
And yeah, but definitely Take Six, huge influence. I met them when they came to Berkeley
Yeah.
and they did a workshop and they had us come up and sing. They created a arrangement, a quick melodic arrangement, and they sang it for us. And then they had us come up there and sing the parts for each person. And I wanted to, I said, give me baritone. Give me baritone, and that was the hardest note to learn. And it was me and one other person, and we swapped. Nobody else wanted to do baritone. Different people would come up, and me and her would just swap. And
Yeah,
they, when it was over, every last one of the members of the group came to me and said, "You have an amazing ear." Look at me.
yeah.
It's because of you, though. It's because of you. But yeah, your heroes telling you that you're on the right tracks. Nothing like it.
Alright.
Nothing like it. It's amazing. So I was like, okay, that just means I got to keep going. just keep going. So yeah, as far as that, but I do kind of do my own thing though.
Right, right.
I have the influence from them, but I have to be able to stand out myself because then I just sound like them all day.
Mhm,
I'd rather you hear the influence, but also hear me.
mhm.
That's all.
Okay. Alright,
Mhm.
well, we hear you.
Oh, this- yeah,
Um, there's a guy named, Jacob Collier. I don't know if you know this guy or not, who's
I
kind
know
of
Jacob
newer
Call.
on it.
I
Yeah,
know Jacob
uh,
Collier.
some of your musicianship and harmonies remind me of his work too,
Oh,
yeah,
well,
and
he's something else.
yeah.
The stuff he comes up with, I'm like, you ever seen that meme where it's just a bunch of numbers and then the lady's looking like this?
Yeah.
That's what I'm when I think about Jacob Collier. I sometimes make that face like, how do you explain this equation?
Awesome. Alright, well, when I listen to you, that's what my brain's doing, so
I see you're a musician. You do music. And you're telling me it's difficult. I have to go back to the drawing board. I got to make it simpler. Darn. Dang.
No, no, but as long as you feel it, right? You definitely feel it, and it brings
Yeah,
out
that's
emotion,
true.
that's
That's
all that
true.
matters.
But
Alright.
I'm an open book. If somebody wants to know how I do it, I'm like, okay, I'll tell you. And I'm not, some people in the beginning, I was known for doing a cappella videos like in those boxes for years.
Mhm.
And my family was like, don't tell everybody how your process is because they're gonna steal it. I'm like, let me just tell you something. The way I make these videos, no one's gonna take the time and do the videos like I do. I was the real wheel before they changed it to where you can see what you previously did. I
Mhm.
had to remember what I previously did because I couldn't go back to it and listen in real time. I had to remember. And then, so it took double the time it would take to do it now. And I'm
Mhm.
like, when they realize how much time it takes for me to make these videos, they're not going to do it. I promise you. I'm
Mhm.
old school. I was using DAT machines.
Yeah.
I was still, oh, do the take completely over. Don't, they rarely punched me in. So I don't mind going back and redoing something if I mess up once. I don't mind doing that.
Mhm.
These kids today is microwave. So they like, no, no, I need to be able to see myself what I did before to be able to follow it. And I'm like, I don't need that
Yeah.
because I remember what I did.
Yeah.
I had artist development. You had YouTube. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop for some of these young kids beat me up.
You you are dating both of us because you keep using words like, DAT machines and
I know.
ASR10, and I'm
Mhm.
like, "Yeah,
And
I know
but
what you're talking about."
I don't know how much I'm dating you, but I was a kid when I was using DAT and ASR10. So I was
Oh,
a
I'm older than that. Yeah,
oh
I was born in, '73.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
Yeah, we're a good decade apart. Dang.
but,
Okay.
I was an adult with DAT machines and
See? See?
ASR10s. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
I hear you. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
10 cents it's like 10 seconds of sample time that you had on the ASR10, something like
Oh
that.
gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
and
could
then
get your drums in there and maybe, like, one little loop.
if you had to use the zip no floppy disks. You had to
Yep,
use
yep.
floppy disks back then. And then when you use the MPC 2000, you had the zip
Yep.
drive.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I learned that you can get way more by using DAW. And I was like, but I don't want to move. I like the old school way. They're gonna change. It's this basically AI in a different form, and so
Mhm.
and I was just afraid to move on because I'm like, they're not gonna. Oh no! And then my partner, he was making music at a faster rate than I was, and his sounds were much better. I'm like, how are you doing this? I'm on the NPC. What are you on? I'm on Reason. Reason? What's Reason? Hey, it- I only got 5 tracks done. You got 10. How?
Mhm.
I was like,
Yep.
okay, um, maybe I need to switch over. And then eventually I did when I saw the like all the drum sounds you can think of, you can just put them right here on this thing and
Mhm.
just like, oh, okay. Maybe it's not that bad. And that's how I'm treating AI now instead of just being afraid of it. I'm just being like, okay, let me just learn it and just see where I fit in.
Alright. Well, hey, neither one of us should feel too old because everybody in the chat is shouting out DAT machines and floppy disks, and everybody knows what you're talking about. So most of us are in the same boat.
Oh, oh gosh.
All right. So I'm gonna play "I Am the One." Let
Okay.
us know what you'd like to know about that song before
Okay.
I play it.
So there's a
Yeah.
remix to it, and the remix is basically I used. What you're gonna hear is the original. Well, it's the version I had to create because I didn't know what to do with the remix. The remix I took from Billie Jean,
Okay.
and I will never let anyone hear that until I'm ready because I don't know what to do with that. And because this movie's coming out, who knows? I might put it out there.
Okay.
But I had to, and this version you're about to play challenged me. Can you recreate something that can stand with this? Because the remix is great.
Mhm.
Can you create something that can stand with it? And I think that I did.
Okay.
And I'm singing like these younger kids. It's weird. It's so not me. These songs are not me, but they challenge me. So
Okay.
enjoy it. I hope.
All right, let's go. "I Am the One." Let me go
Mhm.
ahead and share it. Here we go. Oh, the preview didn't load. Hold on. I
Oh,
think
that
I
should
think I'm
be
on the
there.
old I'm on the old link. Hold on. My
Yeah,
bad.
that it
Let
should
me let me
definitely be there.
let me get to the new link. All right, hold on. Oh, hold up. There we go. All right, "I Am the One."
Mhm.
All right, let me share it again. Here we go.
Talk about it. Yeah, look in the mirror, kiss myself. Yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah. Talk about it. Yeah, talk about it. You got the wrong one on the right day. No, I don't play. I'm not gonna let you walk over me. That's not my way. I value myself enough to say that I am the one. I am the one. These folks truly don't know what you mean, cause it just ain't me. I give you proof of just what I've been, that's guaranteed. No need to downgrade from me, because I am the one. I am the one. Look in the mirror, kiss myself, because I am the one. Haters push up and tell them, baby, because I am the one. I play second to none, because I am the one. You gotta know I am the one. I'm no longer living this life, not believing in me. It's time to step out in front to show the God in me. I promise y'all gon' be sick and sick, cause I am the one. I am the one. I let too many people tell me what I should be. When I looked in the mirror and saw exactly who I be. Never again will I doubt, because I am the one. I am the one. Look in the mirror, kiss myself, because I am the one. Haters push up and tell them, baby, because I am the one. I play second to none, because I am the one. You gotta know I am the one. Look in the mirror, kiss myself, because I am the one. Haters push up and tell them, baby, because I am the one. I play second to none, because I am the one. You gotta know I am the one. I know when you see me, you think you know what's real. Judging books by their covers is hard to conceal. I know you don't know me, but soon enough you will. And the truth is revealed. All the God you can do. Oh, look in the mirror, kiss myself.
Lord. Lord.
Listen, now it's KJ on the chat. He's killing me. Listen, it is it's crazy because I don't know, something happened in like 2021, and I will acknowledge Taxi for that, because Taxi kind of got the ball rolling on me writing some of the best stuff of my life.
Mhm,
And which is why it made sense for me to start doing sync, because Taxi was very specific about what they wanted.
mhm,
So it's like, okay, whether or not you want it or not, I got new music that I can do something with, that I never thought I would be writing this type of stuff, but
mhm.
it's specific and it's challenging me, of course. And yeah, yeah. So Taxi was not responsible for that one, but this was one of the last songs I'd written where I was like, I'm on this zone of writing my life away. And yeah. So when Sync came about, it was just like, let's try it, because I was already getting into doing film stuff for films and stuff. I have a aunt who does like films, and she asked me to score her short film, and it just ignited something. I started taking courses on how to do music scoring, and some of the stuff I played you guys in the group came from that course,
Mhm.
because I learned more about orchestration. I was like, wait a minute, I've been missing elements. What is going on? Oh my God. Oh man, whole smorgasbord of just new information, just new data. And yeah, so but that song right there, I think you can write positive music and still make it sound like it can be done today. And
Yeah.
that's kind of what that was about as well, doing that song. So yeah, man, I really like that song. I don't care
Me
who
too.
does it. I don't care who don't like that song. I love that song. That's my song.
It,
Mm.
so, there's only been, like, one other time I've heard harmonies that tight. Um, like, that was like, so, like, way back in the day, I had a record deal. I was part of a group called Outsiders for Life, and we were signed to Blackground Records, and
Ah,
we worked with this group called Playa, with, like,
oh,
Static
I
Major
love them.
and Smokey and, like, Static
In
Black.
black,
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
yeah, and they did a song with Tank, one time, and they were laying down those harmonies, and that song just kinda brought me back into that studio, like, when I was listening to them do that. Like, that because it was that same vibe, that same, like, with the runs and the tight, like, percussive
Yeah, it's
harmonies
not
and
easy to do. That's why
no.
it has to be tight.
Yeah.
And you kind of pop your collar a little bit on that, because it's like everybody can't do it.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do it right and make
Mhm.
it tight.
Mhm.
So if the fact that you're noticing it, and thank you very
Yeah.
much,
That was
because
incredible.
I
That was
put a
incredible.
lot of time into making sure those harmonies are right, because I'm known for that.
Yeah.
I'm known for that.
And you had, like, that falsetto percussive part in the beginning, and then you had, like, the more, like, flowing feminine sound in the background, and then, like,
Oh my
out
God, you
like, you
get
just
it. You
you
get
mixed
it.
it all. Yeah, it was
And so
amazing.
I used to say, well, I still say I have like an androgynous voice. A lot of people can't tell I'm a woman. They'll
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
someone like, who's this guy? And I'm like, she has a vagina. Sorry. Sorry, guys. She has a vagina. Even on my song on NBA Ballers, the song was called Holla at Me. And they were like, I was wondering why a guy would say, I like a guy with some nice jeans. Yeah, I said, yeah, because it was a girl. But I've learned to embrace the fact that I can demo songs for men. I look at it as like a great thing. Like, it's not
Yeah.
a bad thing. So when I do songs like that, if I didn't have that falsetto there, you would not know it was a girl. You
Mhm.
wouldn't even consider it was a girl, because I have a naturally deep voice when I sing. It's like a Layla thing going on. But
Yeah, yeah.
But it's all good. I'm cool. I'm
That
cool.
was a beautiful song. It was a
Thank
beautiful
you so
song.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so there's only a couple minutes left in the interview, but I did wanna touch on one more thing, before you left.
Okay.
What are your plans for the future? And well, I guess it's 2 questions. Number 1, what are your plans for the future? And then number 2, is AI gonna be part of that future, and are you embracing new technology?
I'm currently embracing AI through you and Clint. Oh, and believe me, your inbox will be flooded. I have questions, even though all the answers should be in the group. But just off of the few lessons that, and this ties into what you're asking me, just off of the few lessons that I've listened to, y'all are making it easy to transition into that. What's next? I just want to get as much into sync as possible. I have not been so dedicated to being a part of a specific way of making music that I feel is my lane. And after all these years of like, why doesn't it fit? Why doesn't it fit? It's because it's not meant for that. It's meant to last longer.
Mhm.
So your music needs to be put somewhere where it will stand the test of time, as opposed to standing for 3 months and then going into obscurity. Like,
Mhm.
your music's not for radio. Your music is for. So now I feel like I found where I'm supposed to live.
Yeah.
So I want my music to be heard. I don't necessarily care about people like, oh man, your song saved my life, but who knows? When you watch a movie and you love the song, and the song, you find the song and you see Nikki the Jukebox is the singer, and then you reach out to her and be like, your song saved my life. It's like you watched the whole show, played that song, heard that song, and that song saved your life. That's what I'm looking for. So I hope to take sync as far as I can with the other things that I have going on, like other ventures that I have going on in my life, music wise. I think sync is where I live. I really
Okay.
think sync is where I live. And if I didn't say it before, I'm super grateful that I'm a part of Sync Producer Hub. It is the greatest decision I made towards my music career, by far.
That's awesome.
By far.
That's incredible. Oh, I think there's big things on the way with that amount of talent. Well, there's a couple things though, right? Like talent's not everything.
Right.
Obviously,
And I'm
work ethic.
learning the other things that make the success. I'm learning how to apply those things as we speak. So you're right. Have all this talent, and what else? Because and that's how I operate. There are so many people that do what you do and do it better. So you need to find out what they do that you don't,
Mhm.
and then step your game up in that area, and
Yeah.
then be up there with that person, and then your music will overshadow everybody else, and then your diabolical plan will work. Oh gosh, but no, for real, like I would, anybody that I know that does music and is considering being wanting to get into sync, I will tell everybody about this. I will tell everyone about this, because there's room. There is room. And then being able to work with people in the group. Like the song that I did with Seth and Cleo. Like, I was like, wow, we're doing that now. We're collabing. Okay. And then the song is good. Okay. Oh, and one last thing. When somebody in the group, what's his name? Jason Carpenter, he went to Berkeley, and I don't even think he remembers me, but he was at Berkeley when I got there. He just left. I think he left before. Yeah, but I know when I seen Jason Carpenter's name, I was like, I know Jason. He's in here. I'm in good company. I'm straight.
Mhm.
Because if he's in here and he's Jason Carpenter,
You're
so he
good.
was he was pretty he was pretty known at Berkeley when I got there. He was
That's
pretty known.
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
his music's amazing too, so, we're definitely gonna get
Yes.
him in the spotlight as soon as possible.
Yes.
We gotta do the Jason trifecta, me and we already did
Yes.
Rebels.
You, Jason Rebels, and Jason Carpenter.
Get all the Jasons.
Ooh, that'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be
Alright.
great. There's another Nicole in the group too. I think she's new. I think she's
Okay.
new in the group, so maybe we do some stuff with her too if she's watching. But yeah, I enjoyed this, and I hope I didn't talk your ear off too much. But I'm just excited about what's to come, and I look forward to seeing other interviews on here. This is great.
All right.
This is
Awesome.
great. Thank you.
Well, just for real quick, just for anybody that's might be watching this on the replay, or maybe you're in the chat and you're not in the Sync Producer Hub, there's a link in the description if you want to check it out. So what we do is we meet, like we have this community in school. It's run by Anthony Clint Jr. He started it all by doing this road to 10 placements process where he transitioned from being like an artist producer into a sync producer. Um, and the cool thing about sync music is it keeps paying you again and again and again. Like the same piece of music could get picked up on this show, that show. And you build up this big catalog. And basically, what you're building is intellectual property. And the more property you own, the more money you're going to get on the back end for a piece of music that you just created one time. Right. So that's what we're doing. We're all trying to learn, how to serve the story, how to make music for TV and film, how to it has all the courses and support that you need. If you're somebody that's like a music producer right now, you got songs just sitting on your hard drive or in some beat store not doing anything for you, then come check it out. So we have people like Nikki the Jukebox with those harmonies and songwriting and production, Jason Carpenter from Berkeley, everybody in the chat, Michael Connor. So come be with us, come get your music into TV and film. Nikki the Jukebox, Nicole, is there any parting words, anything you want to say before we end this one?
Uh, I'm very happy to be here. No, again, no, not other than I'm just thankful to do what I love to do and affect people at the same time.
That's amazing. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and
Thank you,
thank you for
Jason.
letting us shine the spotlight on you for a little while.
Yay! All right.